some noise for.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Shakeem Ali Show. I am Shakeem Ali, and I hope everyone's having a great weekend. You know, it's really been a long week. A lot of things have transpired this week, and mainly I want to talk about the assassination of this Charlie Kirk and the recoil that it's having across the world. Not just the United States, but the world. A lot of mixed opinions, a lot of racist opinions, a lot of savage opinions, in my opinion. You know, I've said some things, but one thing that I've never ever did against this guy is wish death on him. I've never wished death on anybody. I wouldn't do it. And you know, it's sad that that gentleman was taken out like that. But here's the scenario. This guy was unalived by one of his own. Same color skin, same racial background, and for some reason a lot of people are mad at the black race, and somehow this is the Democrats' fault or whatever, because the politics to me is just a bunch of bullshit. Politics to me is just a bunch of bullshit. And I mean, you know, what can we do? What can we do when we have so many people who are afraid of the truth? They would rather continue to be pacified and lied to by these people and accept the pacification that they're giving us instead of standing up for their rights as a human being, standing up for their rights as a citizen, standing up for their rights as a taxpayer. I mean, come on. What the fuck is really going on? I think I might have an answer of why they're so fucking mad. I think they're mad because and when I say we, I mean the have-nots, the less fortunate, the ones who are out here not living but surviving. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We don't care about your powers and the papers that you sign and things like that, because for most of us, we have to focus on getting through the day, making it to the next day. So for all your little papers that you sign and your wanna-be rules being made, like I've said it time and time again, the United States is not a lovely place. This is a upper class, third world country, I believe, that we live in. And the there are no rules. Rules are being twisted to use against the have-nots, because this is what it's come to, the have and the have-nots. But in other news, life goes on. Life moves on daily. We have to continue to grind. We have to continue on. Life does not stop because people hate us. Life does not stop because someone has something negative to say about you. Life does not stop because people don't see things your way. Everybody has an opinion. And that's one of the biggest problems that we have in this country, amongst society, is that no one respects the next person's opinion. It's just that simple. Your opinion is your opinion. I respect your opinion. Regardless if I like it or not, I respect it. I'm not going to call you out of your name because your opinion is different from mine. That's savage. That's savage. But until we can come together as a people and somehow put an end to this divide because of nationality, because of color, we have to start looking at the big picture. I mean, I have anyways. But the big picture is, like I said before, this has come down to the have and the have-nots. This is not about race. It's not about any of that, because there's just as many white people that are in agreements with my thoughts as it is white people that hate our thoughts, if you understand what I'm saying. So that makes this an us thing, because honestly, in my opinion, they are really trying to destroy society. I mean, this president, if no one can see it, I mean, it's in clear view. It's in clear view. If you can't see this, but this man has all the characteristics of a dictator. He has the same characteristics of Adolf Hitler. And the moves that he's making are similar to the moves that Hitler made when he did all that crazy shit in Germany. And this is what the world comes to. Now, I'm not afraid for myself. What I'm afraid for our youth. I'm afraid for the ones that are just being born that's gonna have to try to clean this shit up after this president here is gone and can no longer be elected president again. But it's our youth that's gonna have to clean this shit up. And man, and I feel sorry because we will be leaving a big pile of shit for them to shovel and clean up. I'm Shakeem Ali, and this is the Shakeem Ali Show. It's Saturday, and we're speaking on a lot of things going on right now in the world. Now I want to talk about the young Ukrainian girl who was murdered on the train in North Carolina. But before I get to her, and see, this show, man, there's so much shit going on in this world. You have to be careful. You have to be vigilant. You have to keep your head on a swivel. There's so much shit going on. Now, we've had several hangings in the last couple of weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, open up your eyes. Open up your eyes. The young man hung in Delta State University. I'm not going to mention any names on this podcast because I don't believe in putting names out there. But the young black man that was hung at Delta State University. The young white man that was found hanging in a homeless camp. I'm not going to speculate on how, who, why, but it's clear. It's clear. It's clear. If you can't see what's going on, please, you have to wake up and see what's happening in 2025. These people do not care about us. They don't care. They would rather wish harm on us, and that's sad. We'll be back in just a minute with more on the Shakeem Ali Show. And we're back. And yeah, man, so Welcome back to the Shakeem Ali Show. I'm Shakeem Ali. It's Saturday morning, man, and I hope that everyone's having a great weekend. If you got barbecue grills, the weather is immaculate. If you are in Dallas, if you're going to be in Dallas, Texas in the next month, you really need to check out the State Fair of Texas. Yes, man, yesterday they lifted Big Tex. It went up. It's officially fair time in Dallas. And how do we start the fair in Dallas, Texas? HBCU football. That's right. It's the State Fair Classic, my alma mater, Prairie View A&M University Panthers taking on the Grambling State University Tigers. It's always a showdown because not only do you get the football game, which now is exciting because when I was at PV, I was in the band and halftime was game time. So that lets you know when I was at PV, we, I think, won one football game, but now things have changed and evolved. And I'm proud to say that I am a Prairie View A&M University Panther. But it would not be a SWAC without Grambling, Southern University, Jackson State, Alcorn State. It would not be a SWAC without these schools, you know. So shout outs to all of the HBCU football team, athletic departments, and everything, because this is the time of the year where it's very, very exciting. So, but yeah, if you're in Dallas in the next couple of weeks, you should stop by the State Fair of Texas and check it out, man. It's awesome. The food, lots of good food, and continuous entertainment, man. So, and shit, man, you might even run into me out there. If you're gonna be at the Grambling Prairie View game, 9 times out of 10, you'll probably run into me. You know, I don't mind shaking a hand, making friends, because I think that's a place where we could go and just forget all about this hate. Forget all about this shit talking, man. Go out and have a good time. That's what we need to do. I think that everybody just needs to take a breath. Calm the fuck down. Smoke a blunt, have a drink, smoke a cigar, whatever it is that floats your boat. But I think that everybody needs to just calm the fuck down, take a deep breath, analyze the shit that's going on, and realize we are all human beings. There's no reason for us to allow somebody to keep us at each other's throats with this bullshit. I don't have a problem with any race. I welcome all. But it's gotta be a point, man, where we can just calm the fuck down, man. I mean, I'm tired of this shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of this shit, man, because it's beginning to be repugnant. Seriously, this shit is beginning to be repugnant. So, like I say, man, let's how about we try to get along? How about we try to get along? I'm not saying we gotta love each other, but hell, get along. You know, why does it always have to be evil words? It don't have to be like that, folks. God put us on this planet to dwell together in unity. He didn't say separate. He didn't say none of that. Because if he did, he would have made it to where we can't go around each other, period. So, if you're in Dallas, like I said, again, we welcome you to stop by the State Fair of Texas. It's one of the biggest events that goes on in Texas, the biggest fair anywhere. And if you're in Dallas, just know that if this is your first time attending the State Fair of Texas, man, I promise you, you will have an awesome time, man. Good food, good people, good entertainment. So, on that note, taking it out on this last segment of this new podcast of mine. I just want to tell everybody, man, I don't know, man, maybe something snapped inside of my head, but at the end of the day, man, we are all human beings. We all breathe the same air. We eat the same food. We piss the same way. We shit the same way. The only difference is skin color. But we bleed the same way. We live the same way. We die the same way. We've got to learn to get along. We have to. I have no hate toward anyone. You know, and like I said earlier, I wish death on no one. And this is directed to those people who, for some reason, don't like me. But I'm going to tell you this. You're not my enemy. You're not my enemy. You are a human being, just like me, who has a different way of thinking. That doesn't make you any better than me or I any better than you. You are not my enemy. I don't have enemies. We are human. So, from here on, I vow to accept someone's opinion and keep it moving. You know, Charlie Kirk, that man had opinions. They were his opinions, and where the static came in was when a lot of people disagreed or acted out because of his opinions. We fail to respect his opinions. What happened to him should have never happened. He should still be here in the game with his opinions so that we could battle in this politic thing in a different manner when it doesn't mean life or death. Respect. Respect. I have respect for you. You're not my enemy. So right now the clock on the wall says it all. That's all I got. It ain't no more. It's time to stop this little show. So y'all take it easy. Be light. Be safe. And remember, you're not my enemy. I respect you. I am Shakeem Ali, and this has been the Shakeem Ali Show. Until next time, peace.
No.